The state of Maryland is proud of its safe highway system. State officials monitor all highway activities to keep Maryland roads safe. Police conduct traffic stops to enforce motor vehicle laws. It is important to know that police cannot stop a vehicle without a reason. If you are ever stopped by a police officer, you may get nervous. You may also be surprised to know that the police officer may also be nervous. Traffic stops are dangerous for police officers. According to the Federal Bureau of Investigations, or the FBI, in 2008, more police officers were killed during routine traffic stops and vehicle pursuits than any other situation except making arrests. In this video, you will learn 4 things: what a traffic stop is, why traffic stops occur, what you can expect from the police officer during a traffic stop, and what you should do during a traffic stop.
Yeah, girl, you know it. Oh yeah, I am ready for tonight. I'm gonna wear the little black dress, so I can look slimmer. Diet? I can't die to save my life. Oh shucks, girl, I'm being pulled over by the police. Oh, okay. All right, I'll call you back. Pulled over.
Morning, ma'am. For Sergeant Banks, Maryland State Police. The reason why you were stopped, cited by radar, 80 miles per hour in a posted 55 zone.
How fast was I going?
80 miles per hour, ma'am. Ma'am, also noticed you did not have your seatbelt on. In particular reason?
Well, it's broken. I just can't get it to work.
Ma'am, I also noticed that you were operating your cell phone without the hands-free device.
Yes.
Ma'am, I need to see your driver's license and your registration card.
Okay, my driver's license is in my purse, and my registration card is in my left compartment.
Ma'am, could you go ahead and get your driver's license out your purse and then get your registration card?
Okay.
Ma'am, the address on your driver's license, is that your current address?
Yeah, it is.
Ma'am, remain in your vehicle. I'll be with you in a minute.
Okay.
What has the driver done wrong? She was not paying attention to her driving. She was talking on her cell phone, looking in the mirror instead of looking at the road, and thinking about her evening out instead of her driving. The driver did not pay attention to the speed limit, so she began driving too fast, and she was not wearing a seatbelt.
Oh my gosh. Oh, man.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
this is a written citation for exceeding the posted speed limit, 80 miles per hour in a posted 55 zone. Ma'am, this is a written citation for cell phone violation.
Gosh. Okay.
This is a written warning for seatbelt violation.
So what does this mean?
Ma'am, written warning, no points or no fine will be assessed to your driving record. Ma'am, this is a safety equipment repair order for your seatbelt. You told me that your seatbelt did not work.
Right. So I have no money. How long do I have to wait to get it fixed? I mean,
Ma'am,
what do I do?
you have 10 days to get it fixed, certified inspection. You have 30 days to mail it in to the Maryland State Police Automotive Safety Enforcement Division. Ma'am, here's your driver's license and your registration card.
Thanks.
Please be careful getting back on the roadway. Have a good day.
This traffic stop went well because the driver, while a bit nervous and uncertain, remained calm and cooperative. Here are some other important points. You may be stopped by a marked police cruiser or an unmarked vehicle. Pull over as soon as it is safe to do so. For your safety, do not get out of your vehicle unless the police officer tells you to exit. The officer may talk to the driver from the side of the vehicle. This is for his or her protection. The officer may also approach on the right side or passenger side of the vehicle instead of the driver's side. Keep your hands on the steering wheel where the officer can see it at all times. Tell the officer where you must get the documents he's asking for. Treat the officer with respect. It is fine to ask questions, but do not argue. The officer will ask for your license and registration. Ask for permission to move your hands to get the items the officer asked for. You must sign the citation if you are asked to do so. Your signature does not mean you agree with this violation. Your signature means you understand why you were stopped. The officer could arrest you if you do not sign. Here are 4 kinds of documents an officer may give you during a traffic stop. This document is a payable citation. You must sign this if the officer asked you to sign. Follow the instructions on the citation to pay the fine. You may go to court if you think you are not guilty. To do this, do not pay the citation and wait for a court date to come in the mail. This is a must-appear citation. For some violations, you will not be asked to pay a fine. You must appear in court instead. You will always be given a must-appear citation if you are stopped for driving while intoxicated, DWI, or driving while under the influence, DUI. For some violations, the officer may decide to give you a warning instead of a citation. You are not required to pay a fine or appear in court. If you are stopped for the same reason in the future, however, you may receive a citation. The officer may give you a safety equipment repair order or SERO. This is a written order to fix problems with your vehicle. You must have the vehicle repaired and inspected within 10 days. You must return the signed SERO to the Maryland State Police within 30 days. Carefully follow all instructions on the SERO. Being stopped for a safety violation could subject you to scrutiny for a DUI. Drivers are sometimes cited for a DUI after being stopped for a safety violation. The state of Maryland is committed to reducing traffic crashes and saving lives. Traffic stops are a tool used by Maryland law enforcement to make drivers aware that they have been observed in violation of a traffic law. The traffic stop gives police officers the opportunity to advise drivers to correct their behavior for the safety of themselves and others on Maryland roadways.